When storing, place at least 8 supports along the length of the boards. Hybrideck should be stored level, on its edge, off the ground and under shelter, away from direct sunlight. Hybrideck needs to be transported flat, for example on a flat deck truck or trailer. For ease of handling, the decking should be carried on its edge. Usual safety precautions used when working with wood should be applied when working with Hybrideck. Hybrideck comes with the appropriate concealed fixing clips and stainless steel screws. The screws are designed for use with a timber substructure. Large head screws or specialist composite deck screws can be used for added fixing but are not supplied. We recommend you use silicone bronze nails or screws on the brown decking and stainless steel for the grey. Hybrideck can be drilled, sawn and fastened with normal woodworking tools. Countersinking of any screws or nails is not recommended. If you wish to countersink, please use specialist composite deck screws. For adequate water drainage, allow a 3 mm fall per metre of deck away from the building. Hybrideck requires joists at 400 centres. Extra joist dwangs will be required if using the preferred picture frame and breakerboard design. If your deck is situated on a second story and will be exposed to strong winds, applying windbreak cloth over the joist before installing the deck. This will reduce the effects of any wind noise later. To reduce the effects of movement of long boards over 4 metres, the preferred method of installation is a picture frame design to encase the boards, a breakerboard at right angles to the deck boards instead of staggered joins, and an angle screw into the joist at the centre of each board. This allows even expansion at both ends of the board. It is important to lay the boards at the same orientation as they are removed from the pack. If a board is turned and laid in the opposite direction from the others, there may be a texture or colour change which becomes apparent after the weathering process. Staggered butt joins are suitable for smaller decks and should be used in conjunction with a picture frame design. To keep the joins stable, secure each board to the joist with an angle screw through the fixing channel at the centre of each board. Over damp ground with little ventilation, 300 mm of ground clearance is required. However, it can be used over sealed substrates such as concrete or a waterproof membrane with as little as 50 mm ground clearance. Overhang on the ends or sides of the deck should be no more than 50 mm. For adequate water drainage, allow a 3 mm fall per metre of deck away from the building. Before cutting, the temperature of each board should be assessed. Hot boards will shrink as they cool, and cool boards will lengthen as they heat up. The boards should be laid out in the area they will be installed and allowed to acclimatise. If installing on a hot day, the boards can be cooled with water from a garden hose. There is no need to leave expansion gaps. If working parallel to the building, leave a 5 mm gap between the building and the first board. Attach edge clips every 400 mm and install the first board. Large head nails or screws may be used instead of the edge clips. Nails or screws can also be fitted at an angle through the edge channel. Continue to fix the boards using the concealed fixer and screw on each joist. For ease of installation, don't over-tighten the fixing screw, as this can make the next board difficult to slide into place. You can tighten the screw later if required. Any screws or nails should be located no less than 25 mm from the edge or end of the board. Breakerboards are recommended for large decks of 8 to 10 metres or more. These boards run at a 90-degree angle to the deck boards and need to be screwed to the extra joist below. When using nails or screws on the deck boards or baseboards, pre-drill first and use large head nails. Leave the head slightly proud rather than countersunk. This allows the decking to expand and contract under the head. When fixing baseboards, try to do so when the board has been in the sun and expanded to its maximum. For stability, fixing should be every 300 mm.